Wrestling fans, Saturday, September 13th, 2014, join us in beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana for Heroes and Legends Wrestling 4. This is going to be a huge all-day family-friendly fan fest that you're not going to want to miss. You've seen these superstars from all over the world: WWE, WWF, ECW, WCW, TNA, Impact Wrestling, All Japan, CMLL, AAA, and so many more. Now you have an opportunity to see them all in one place for one evening only. That's at the Fort Wayne Fundome. Now what I'm going to do in this video is briefly showcase some of the matches that they've already announced, show you some of the special guest vendors that'll be there, and give you my opinion on some of the stuff. So I really hope you watch my video, and I really hope you make it to this show, which is Saturday, September 13th. Alright, as you can see by this beautiful poster, we have featured superstars including Juventud Guerrera, Al Snow, the Blue World Order, Big Russ Jones, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Leilani Kai, Hillbilly Jim, Sugar Dunkerton, Kongo Kong, the Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan, Mark Vandy, Lea Burchill, Thea Trinidad aka Rosita, Scotty Young, Troy Miller, Kharn Alexander, Tracy Smothers, Bob Holly aka Hardcore Holly, Gangrel, the Killer Bees, Jake Omen, Carlito, Savio Vega, Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, and of course your reigning and defending Heroes and Legends champion Dru Skillz. There will be a very special appearance from the one and only Mean Gene Okerlund. So now they've released some images on their HeroesandLegendsWrestling.com page of some of the matches that have been announced for the main show. So let's get right to them. Remember, card is subject to change at any time. We have Anthony Toatele taking on Brian Defiance, taking on Roderick Streak, taking on Eli McFly, in a four-way dance. We have Kongo Kong taking on Gangrel. Gangrel, of course, you remember from WWE and TNA Impact Wrestling, taking on Kongo Kong, one of the most premier athletes on the Heroes and Legends roster. Then, in a six-man tag, we have your reigning and defending Heroes and Legends Tag Team Champions, Main Street Youth. That's Scotty Young and Jake Omen, teaming up for the evening with Troy Miller to take on the Blue World Order. That's the Blue Meanie, Stevie Richards, and Nova. The Blue World Order you of course know from ECW and WWE. Then we have Bob Holly, aka Hardcore Holly, taking on Kharn Alexander. Bob Holly you of course know from WWE and WWF. This is going to be a barn burner of a match, ladies and gentlemen. Then we have Mark Vandy taking on Savio Vega. Savio Vega, of course, from WWE and WWF. Then we have Tracy Smothers taking on Sugar Dunkerton. Tracy Smothers, you all know from his AWA and ECW days, will take on Sugar Dunkerton, one of Chikara's most popular athletes going today. This is going to be what I want to call a polar opposite match right here, folks. Then we have Big Russ Jones taking on the King of Extreme, the innovator of violence, Tommy Effin Dreamer, former ECW heavyweight champion, live in the Heroes and Legends ring, taking on Big Russ Jones, one of the most formidable foes that he'll ever face. Then in our main event of the evening, Carlito takes on Dru Skillz for the Heroes and Legends Heavyweight Championship. Carlito, of course, from WWE, is one of the most popular superstars on the roster from WWE to take on one of the most dominant Heroes and Legends superstars. He is the longest reigning Heroes and Legends Heavyweight Champion. It's going to be one heck of a main event right here, folks. Who do you think will win? Special vendor guests will be the Killer Bees, B. Brian Blair, and Jumpin' Jim Bunzel. Now, they will be appearing as part of the Fan Fest. You can meet these superstars and get a photo taken, 8x10s. Be great. Also appearing at the Fan Fest, the homicidal, genocidal, suicidal Sabu. You know him from WWE, WCW, TNA, Impact Wrestling. See him live in the Heroes and Legends Wrestling Ring for the Fan Fest special event. Then we have Leilani Kai, one of the most prolific women's wrestlers in history. Meet her at the Fan Fest. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, AWA, WWE, WWF, and of course WCW, former superstar, live, part of the Fan Fest. Then we have the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, from WCW, one of the most important backstage personalities in WCW history, will be there live as part of the Fan Fest. Then we have Rosita, Thea Trinidad from TNA Impact Wrestling, one of the most gorgeous knockouts in history. She'll be there as part of the Fan Fest. Then we have Lea Burchill. Of course, you know her from WWE and TNA Impact Wrestling. Meet her live at the Heroes and Legends Wrestling Fan Fest. Then, just announced, we have Lucha Libre Superstar. You know him from WWE, ECW, CMLL, AAA, WCW, huge part of the Cruiserweight division. Juventud Guerrera, a.k.a. Juvi the Juice. Be there live, part of the Fan Fest action. And Heroes and Legends Wrestling Superstar returns from the last show, Al Snow, along with Het, making their much anticipated return. WWE, ECW, be there live, as this current TNA Impact Superstar will be live in the Heroes and Legends Wrestling Ring for part of the Fan Fest. And here's one of the great little flyers, Heroes and Legends Wrestling 4, featured predominantly on their website. And Heroes and Legends Wrestling, this is another little graphic. You can follow them on Twitter at hashtag Heroes and Legends, and on Facebook, Heroes and Legends Professional Wrestling. Once again, here's that wonderful flyer. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to their web pages that they have. Here is their facebook.com/Heroes and Legends Professional Wrestling, and they have constant updates on their page. They have special deals going, like you can order the first 3 Heroes and Legends Wrestling shows at a discount, available only at their Facebook page and heroesandlegendswrestling.com. So they have a lot of awesome stuff right here, announcing special vendor guests almost every day. Then let's go to, this is the actual event page. Once again, you can just see that Juventud Guerrera has confirmed that he is going, and there's plenty of awesome stuff on here. You never know. Another special vendor guest could be announced. Another wrestler could be announced. And then right here is their Twitter page, which is Heroes and Legends. Once again, the promoter, Jason Maples, constantly updates the Twitter page. So you want to make sure to check this out. Never know, there could be a special deal. And here, once again, is that incredible poster. And this is the front page of their heroesandlegendswrestling.com. Let's click on that. And this gives a little list of all of the matches. And the special FanFest only vendors. And there will be FanFest matches brought to you by New Wave Pro, Strong Style Wrestling, IROG Wrestling, NGW Wrestling, Evolution Pro, and XWA. And along the right side, once again, here's that special deal that they have going with the first 3 shows. And then here are smaller graphics of all of the announced matches. Once again, the card is subject to change at any time. You never know, there could be more matches. They have results of the previous shows right here. Here's an image of Heroes and Legends Wrestling 1. You can purchase your tickets here. You click the ticket tab. They have their pricing point right here. The page, it will be updated soon with the roster list. Here's a list of their special vendor guidelines. The merchandise, they have special items here. Media inquiries, featuring special promo packages from superstars like the Headbangers, Lisa Marie Varon, from aka Victoria and Tara, Leap and Lanny Poffo, and franchise Shane Douglas. Sponsorship, in case you're interested in sponsoring the event. Frequently asked questions,